What if everything you've ever believed about your place in the universe was a lie? In the dust of forgotten temples and the silence of ancient manuscripts lies a secret, one so potent, so transformative, that it was buried beneath layers of time, hidden from the eyes of the ordinary. A secret that speaks not to the mind, but to the soul. Have you ever had the feeling that there is something just beyond your grasp? A knowing. A memory. As if you've lived many lives before, as if your consciousness stretches far beyond this single moment. You're not imagining it. You're remembering. Tonight, we're going to unearth what the ancient mystics, philosophers, and secret societies tried to preserve across centuries, the mysterious law of correspondence. As above, so below. As within, so without. Words you may have heard before, but not like this. Because this isn't just a phrase from a dusty book. It's a code. A mirror. A key to understanding the architecture of reality itself. And once you truly grasp its meaning, you'll start to see the invisible threads that connect your thoughts to the stars, your emotions to the tides, your actions to the very structure of the cosmos. This is not about faith. This is about remembrance. Long before modern science caught up, ancient civilizations understood the interconnectedness of all things. The Egyptians, the Greeks, the Vedic seers, they weren't just philosophers or priests, they were cosmological engineers, mapping the soul's blueprint onto the stars. The phrase as above, so below first gained prominence in the emerald tablet of Hermes Trismegistus, a mythical figure said to be a fusion of the Egyptian god Thoth and the Greek Hermes. This short yet infinitely dense tablet, whispered about in alchemical circles, became a foundational text for Hermetic philosophy. But what did Hermes mean? Why did medieval alchemists guard his words like sacred fire? To them, this was no metaphor. It was a precise formula. They believed that the microcosm human beings reflected the macrocosm, the universe. Not symbolically, but literally. The structure of our inner world mirrors that of the cosmos. Our thoughts, our feelings, our desires, they ripple outward, shaping the reality around us. This principle didn't fade with the ancients. From the Kabbalists' tree of life, to Plato's theory of forms, to the tantric teachings of India, it reappears, again and again, like a cosmic echo. Suppressed during the rise of mechanistic science, dismissed as mysticism, this wisdom was hidden in plain sight. Because if people knew that the universe responded to their inner state, who would ever bow to kings, fear death, or accept suffering as fate? Let us unravel this. Imagine your mind as a tuning fork. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, sends out a frequency. That frequency resonates with similar energies in the external world, pulling people, events, and experiences into your reality like a magnet. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you are. The law of correspondence teaches us that your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. If chaos surrounds you, look within. If peace surrounds you, it means you've found harmony inside. This is why ancient initiates weren't obsessed with changing the world. They were obsessed with mastering themselves. Because once you understand that the universe is reactive, not random, you stop playing the victim and start becoming the creator. But this isn't just spiritual poetry. Think about how science now confirms that observation affects quantum states. Or how neurological studies show that perception literally alters brain chemistry, reshaping reality on a cellular level. The ancients knew this long before particle colliders and MRI scans. Now we dive deeper, because this law isn't just about personal development. It's a lens through which to decode reality itself. Every major system, astrology, numerology, the chakra system, even sacred architecture, relies on this correspondence between planes. The 7 chakras mirror the 7 classical planets. The musical scale aligns with color frequencies. Your breath patterns sync with lunar cycles. Coincidence? Or correspondence? But here is the catch. Understanding this law requires you to shed the illusion of separation between self and other, between body and spirit, between science and mysticism. Most people stumble here. They try to apply this law like a trick, think positive, manifest results. But this law doesn't respond to manipulation. It responds to alignment. That's why many fail to manifest their desires. They treat the universe like a vending machine, not a mirror. You cannot fake your vibration. You must become the frequency you seek. And here's a secret most never realize: the law of correspondence is not just passive. It can be used. Through symbols, rituals, and conscious alignment, initiates of ancient traditions learned how to bend reality not by force, but by resonance. So how do you begin? Start with your environment. Your space is an echo of your mind. Clean it. Bless it. Let it reflect who you're becoming, not who you've been. Then, observe your thoughts not with judgment, but with curiosity. When you catch yourself spiraling into fear, ask, what inner truth is this reflecting? Create a correspondence altar, a sacred space, with objects that symbolize your desired inner state. Light a candle each morning and visualize the flame as your inner fire. Speak intentions aloud. Not as commands, but as declarations of truth. Use journaling as a mirror. Write not just what you experience, but how it mirrors your inner state. Over time, you'll begin to see patterns, clues in the code. Want to go deeper? Align your breath work with lunar phases. Practice the microcosmic orbit from Taoist alchemy. Learn sigil creation symbols that reflect your will into form. But most importantly, live consciously. Every word, every act, every breath is a message to the cosmos. What are you saying? You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop. The law of correspondence isn't a belief, it's a remembrance of what you've always known, buried beneath layers of noise, fear, and distraction. To awaken is not to escape the world, but to recognize it. To see the divine code in every leaf, every breath, every choice. The ancients didn't leave us these teachings as superstition. They left them as maps to remind us that we are not lost. We are simply remembering our way back. So tonight, ask yourself, what is your outer world trying to show you about you? If this awakens something in you, leave a comment. Share your experience. Let's remember together. The forgotten law that controls your reality they don't want you to know. As above, so below, the ancient code that changes everything. Unlocking the law of correspondence, the secret mirror of the universe. Your reality is a reflection, the hidden wisdom of Hermetic law. Why the ancients were right, the cosmic law modern science can't explain.